and I'm sure you love it. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Pastor Mel. And it's gonna be a really short presentation. Uh, as short as I can get it. I got it tonight because it just is what it is. It is the time of the year where we give. It is the time of the year where everybody's talking about giving, no matter whether you're Christian or Jew. I mean, you got Saint Nick's Day, everybody is talking about giving. And so this, I believe, is the best thing that you can give a person during this season. I'm going to get ready to share. But one of the things is that my husband actually gave his children all a book of business for Christmas, including my mother. And I remember I'm sitting in here looking at the Christmas tree, and I remember that very distinctly that year. We had just come in, and they really didn't believe in the business, and everybody thought, we was crazy, especially me. And I done got their daddy into something and all of that, right? And so he ended up buying them or sewing into them a gift of travel and told them to just keep it up, right? And so they did, and they still are members. Now, did they do much? No, but they kept that gift and they used it and they used it. And so I can proudly say that my daughter finally caught a clue. See, my granddaughter has caught a clue. My daughter is catching the clue, and my son is catching the clue. So my daughter became a director last night in less than 24 hours. In less than 24 hours. So what I'm saying to all the parents and partners out there, sometimes even your family members can't believe that this is true. But I want to share with you that it is. And so he gave this gift, and that gift is now over 6 years old. Well, it's 6 years old. And we still all use it. We still all travel. We will be going to Phoenix for Christmas, and we'll be staying at a resort during Christmas time. And who gets a resort? The resort we got in Phoenix for 8 days and 7 nights was $184. We almost up to 80, Cynthia. $184 for the week, right? And everybody got their own space. I ain't got to sleep with nobody, no snoring grandbabies kicking me in my back. It's just an amazing. So I want you to seriously think, if you are a guest, not only do you buy this stuff for yourself, because that's what I did. I got started in November, right before Thanksgiving, and it was a gift to me. And I believed that I personally could make this work. I believed in myself. And so my husband said, if you believe in yourself, I believe in you. So I'm going to go ahead and share. And to our guests, thank you so much for joining us and being patient with us tonight. We definitely appreciate it. Okay. All right, so we are Trevorium. We are a better life company. We travel more, we travel better, and we travel for less. And this is definitely true. My name is Ambassador Deborah Taylor. They call me a triple ambassador. I'm an ambassador. My husband, who actually passed away in 2021, also has a book of business, and he went 1-star ambassador about a month ago. So that means that I am a triple ambassador. I am part of the U.S. team along with Cynthia Sly, Pastor Bell, and all of us. We are all part of the U.S. team, but our team is expansive all over the world. I drive a BMW that the company pays for. And I like to share that because when I came in this business, I was unemployed. I was unemployed government worker, had been with the government for close to 40 years. And I lost my job, and I worked for presidents, and I lost my job. And so you just never know. So to make a long story short, now God has replaced all of my disposable income as well as I get to travel the world for pennies on a dollar. I have a custom made ring and I'm part of 1500 Club Leadership and Rising Star Awards, as well as I have multiple ambassador awards. This is Pastor Mel Keys. He's a 3-star director. He's a ring earner, and he's a husband, father, and grandfather. And then we have my sister, Cynthia Sly, that actually has now joined us. And I got to make sure I include that in here. And she is from Baltimore, Maryland, and a 1-star ambassador. And when she made up in her mind she was going to build the business first, she just kind of milled around. She came in as a partner. And then in 6 months, she was an ambassador. In 6 months, and now she is a 1-star ambassador and have one of the fastest growing teams in the United States. This is David and Adela Hart. They're world-class entrepreneurs. This business was established in 2013, so we've been around for a little while. We have a 400% annual growth, and we have global opportunities in over 67 countries worldwide. We pay millions in commissions. And they have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional and direct sales. He was the Entrepreneur Finalist of the Year at age 24, very passionate, caring, and committed people. And I can truly say that, and I call them my friends. We have corporate offices in Temecula, California, as well as Madrid, Spain. We have been in business a decade, since 2013. March of this year started our second decade in business. We are a debt-free company. Our travel inventory is paid for a year ahead of time. So 2024 is being paid for probably as we speak. Commissions are paid every Friday on time. Millions is paid in commissions. And we are a global product, we are a global business, and we are definitely a global opportunity. So the travel industry was established, and it's an estimated of $9 trillion since 2023. In 2023, before COVID, it was an $8.2 trillion industry, or $3 trillion. And we now are what we call post-pandemic travel. We are the business of dreams, easy to explain, fun to do. We are not only a part-time business or a side hustle, but it can be a legitimate home-based business. And with that, you get a 1099. You can get all the tax advantages, and you can talk to your tax consultant. We are a marketplace business. This is an excellent time and an excellent season to come in, and we take advantage of this business. Take advantage of this business. So we have multiple platforms, and this is one. So this is our Better Than Travel Agent Rates platform with the travel site versus retail price. So as you can see, Expedia was $23.86 for the Fairmont Grand Del Mar, and our price was $1129.91 for a savings of $1,256.57. That is a huge saving. With this money right here, not only are you're saving, that's money you can keep in your pocket to buy plane tickets, have extra money for travel. And there's only 2 really platforms. And although we have all these platforms, there's only Expedia and Booking platforms, and they own everybody else. They own Priceline, they own Orbitz, they own all of these different companies. We have over 100 world tours, and that is the basis of our business. With these world tours, once you join, you start getting points, and we have phenomenal world tours all over the world. And so this is the 8-day, 7-night getaways I was just talking about. There are over 2,000 resorts with over 300,000 weeks of vacation. I said Phoenix for 8 days and 7 nights for 2 weeks straight for a little under $300. This is Canary Islands. This is an example of 8 days, 7 nights, $7 for the week plus tax. Cabo San Lucas, $149 plus tax, 8 days, 7 nights, 1-bedroom suite. Orlando, Florida, $142. And we have over 40 resorts that we're connected to in Orlando, Florida. But for a 2-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights, that means you could put at least 6 people in that suite. And then we have Venice, Italy. Venice, Italy is beautiful. I've been to Venice, Italy. I've been to Dubai, and I've been to Montego Bay, all through Trevorium. Venice, Italy looks exactly like that. That's an exact picture of Venice, Italy. $360. But very recently, we had a trip to Venice, Italy for $1 plus your points. $1, y'all. And then Dubai, $99. We have a trip coming up in April for $49 to Dubai. Montego Bay, 612. And that is an all-inclusive 5-star, all your drinks, all your food. We got a group of people that's going to Montego Bay in a few days, I think December 17th for the Christmas holiday. Then this is another set of world tours. You have Waikiki. Waikiki went down to $99. $99 in September. 5 days discounted for 2 adults and 2 children. Newport Beach, I actually did this vacation. It was amazing. I actually stayed an extra 2 days. Athens, Greece. We've had a group of ministers that actually went to Athens, Greece and hung out there, went to Crete, and then came over to Paris. Las Vegas, $76. We also have 3 sets of people going to Las Vegas during December. And I think it was $98, all suite hotels, all 5-star hotels. And then we have Paris, France, $420, and then Puerto Vallarta, $409, and that was an all-inclusive junior suite. Now that trip, I hope somebody talks about, because it went down to $29. $29 in September. So you're going to ask, how much is this going to cost? And so we have 3 memberships. We have the silver membership, $49.95, and it only gives you the retail platform of better than travel agent rates, and then $49.95. So you get no points with that platform. And then you have the titanium membership, $129.95, better than travel agent rates, world tours with up to 50% retail, getaways up to 50% retail, and you have the incentive trip once a year. Now, we partner with the company for the incentive trip, and you have over 67 countries that you can go to. And so that's $129 and $69.95 a month. I'm going to show you how to get rid of this $69.95 a month. And then you have the platinum membership, $249. It is the most popular, and most people do the platinum. You get better than travel agent rates. You get 80% off of the world tours. You get getaways up 80%, and you get a free trip incentive once a year. So you actually end up getting, with the point structure, if you're platinum, you end up getting at least 3 trips per year. We also have different rank ups. And as Marcy was just talking, she's going to be a 2-star director by the morning, and she's going to get a raise between $18,000 to $30,000 annually for the year. And she's going to get that beautiful ring that she was just talking about. So if you want to become part of Trevorium, and you want to become a partner and begin to build a business and share with other people, if you share this with 3 people, you don't pay the $69.95 or the $125. After you get 3 active members, you start making what we call a daily pay. And that daily pay will equal the amount of your membership in 31 days. And so it's $79.95, and you get a website, you get back office training and a back office, you get marketing videos, you get a done for you product, and you get tax deductions and tax advantages, I mean. And with those tax advantages, again, you are doing a home-based business. You are actually being able to get over 400 and something tax deductions, but you got to see your CPA, and you got to do it as a business. But I tell everybody in the first year, get the annual partnership, and at least you're going to share this. You're going to share this. And so you definitely want to do that. If you add this partnership to the 129, it's going to be 209.90 to start tonight. And if you join the platinum, it's going to be 329.90 tonight. But it's going to 250 of that is going to turn directly into travel points. 250 of that will turn directly into travel points. So again, 3 to profitability. So you have 3 people that come in. So you have this sales team, what we call sales team 1 and 2. But then you may want to add a 4th to give it balance in case something happens with one of the people. So once you do that, that's left up to you, whether you want to continue to build or not, or if you want to continue to share or not. But most people don't stop there. And so as they begin, these 4 people, they start sharing with other people. And once you get 8 people on your left and 8 people on your right, you're making $400 to $700 a month. And then once you get 25 people on your left and 25 people on your right, now remember, you're not getting all these people. These people are sharing with people who are sharing with people. And then you're going to make between $1,500 to $2,000 a month. And then you go to 63. And once you get to 63, you're making $30,000 plus annually a year. And then you can go all the way. So we have a 1-star director that makes $400 to $700. We have a 2-star director that makes $15,000 to $2,000, sometimes $2,500, depending on the size of the team. You have a 3-star director that's going to make $3,000 to $4,000, and you have a 4-star director that's going to make $4,000 to $5,000 a month. And then you have the ambassador. An ambassador needs 188 on the left and 188 on the right, and they're going to make about $124,000 plus annually. And with this comp plan, you could earn up to $3,200 daily residual pay. These are our newest ambassadors. Some of our newest ambassadors, and all of these people have ranked up. And this young man has ranked up to a 2-star ambassador, and his wife just ranked up tonight. I just saw to a 1-star ambassador. Isn't that amazing? And Cynthia and I are both have ranked up, and Mabel. This is our ambassador lifestyle bonus. And that's what Cynthia was saying. We're getting ready to go to this is our French ambassadors. And I actually went to France. And so they're getting ready to come over here, and they're getting ready to come to the United States along with people from all over the world to Las Vegas. And we're going to be going back and have the Louis Vuitton experience again. And so with the ambassador lifestyle bonus, again, you make a 6-figure income. And we also, so these are the numbers that you can see. So we are a better life company. We are a business opportunity showing people how to make money by showing others how to save money. And that's what we do. We want you to travel. But if you got money and you're making money, you can travel better, and you can travel the world for pennies on the dollar. So that is the end of my presentation. I love Sunday night because I don't like to do long presentations on Sunday night because I want to get to the testimonies. I want to hear the people, because a lot of times people say, is this real? Is this real? And it is real. It is real as the people on this screen.
No, it's not.
And so to our guest, Gloria, I need you to mute yourself.
That's gonna have to come. I call. I can call it. BC Locksmith.
Remove. All right. So thank you so much for listening to the presentation. Cynthia, I know you have someone to speak tonight, and I love this girl. So we're going to get ready to hear from her. To our guests, if you have anything that you kind of want to know, you can put it inside of the chat, and we'll see if we can have a conversation to answer your questions. We will prefer that you put it in the chat. But so I'm going to turn it back over to my sister, one-star ambassador Cynthia Sly.
Well, hey, you guys, we are almost there. Don't give up. Still send out those texts. I know we have about, last time I looked, at least 20 people on Facebook. So we're definitely over 100, but I would like to see before this Zoom ends, for us to hit about 100 people on this Zoom tonight, because you guys, this information that we are sharing is truly, truly life-changing. And I want to say congratulations to Marcy. Oh my goodness, girl. That 2-star level is where the fun begins, man. That $25 a day and up to a $750 monthly lifestyle bonus. Oh my goodness, that is a fun rank. And so congratulations to you. And so what I want to do at this time, you guys, is I want to bring to the front of the Zoom my partner in crime. Oh my goodness, this girl, you have to hear her story, you guys. She is so amazing. I mean, she travels like crazy, and she's going to share how many vacations she has taken this year because of this awesome company. Not that all of the vacations have been through Travorium, but all of the vacations have been paid for by Travorium. And that's what I tell people all the time. They be asking about cruises. They be asking about this. And I say, listen, we got a lot of stuff. Amazing deals. We have everything. But if there's something that we don't have, the company will pay you so that you can get it yourself. And so without further ado, this girl is moving and shaking, vacationing like a rock star, came back, did a vendor event, you guys. And so without further ado, 3-star Pinky Lee Taylor, are you out there? Where are you? I saw her coming in and out. I saw her. There you go. Unmute yourself. I can't see your picture now, and you're muted. There you go.
Sorry about that. I was switching devices and make sure I have a backup here. Can you hear me?
I can. Take it away.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh. I said share with the listening audience how many vacations you've been on this year with Travorium. They may not have all been booked on the, various platforms that Travorium offer, but they certainly have been paid for with Travorium money. And then also talk about your vendor event. You just came from out of town, flew in to do a vendor event. Let us know how that went and where you going to next.
Absolutely. First and foremost, I wanted to say hello to Coach D, Pastor Mel, and special congratulations to our newest two-star director. That is definitely the best place to be in this company because you are definitely seeing the profits and you're in a position where you can potentially be just like me if you want to, utilizing Trevorium's money. I have been on to date. NASA Bahamas made my 31st trip this year. This year, NASA Bahamas made my 31st trip. I did 5 days, 4 nights. And literally when I book, I pretty much book, Cynthia can validate. I book 24 hours. I'm doing good if I do 48 hours, but what I traditionally do is, I'll send a text out, hey, who wants to go with me? And of course, I get nobody to go because I feel like, as a three-star director, the little bit of money that I'm getting compared to, our one-star and two-star ambassadors, that's pennies. That's literally pennies. So when I send a text and say, hey, come on, let's go to NASA tomorrow, I'm thinking, why can't you go? You know what I'm saying? We're in this business to show people that it is real, in my opinion. And I also wanted to say, going to NASA this past week, it's the second time. I actually been 3 times this year, courtesy of Trevorium. And the last time that I went, which was a few months ago, they were having a tribute to Sidney Poitier, and I was blessed to be able to hear about, him growing up on Cat Island and actually hear, where they were dedicating a new art center there in NASA on Cat Island, in Sidney Poitier's honor. So, this opportunity definitely has put me into a position where previously I traveled, pretty much for over 25 years. I have been consistently traveling, the world and pretty much utilizing my own funds. Up until joining Trevorium and, actually becoming, actually, I didn't even wait till, 2-star or 3-star director. The extra money that I got as a 1-star director, I utilized it to pay for my travel habits. Now I'm at the point, where, let me back up. Let me say this. I was not interested in sharing this as a business opportunity. I wasn't interested in the network marketing side of the house. And I think it's important to even piggyback off of when Cynthia and Coach D mentioned, it's all about the support and the leadership. I tell you, if Cynthia and, Coach D, Pastor Mel, if they weren't, all the way up to, Ambassador Todd Strand and, our founder, David Hart, I would not be here. I would not be here today. And I think it's extremely important and key for anybody that's considering, joining, I call this a movement. We're on a movement to literally change lives and help people own, their dream lives by, not just traveling, but literally changing people's lives, for their household, paying people mortgages and whatnot. For me, I choose not to pay my mortgage. I choose to use my funds to travel the world because I have spent today, well, Trevorium has blessed me and allowed me to utilize 24,000, I think it was $372. I had the exact number. I'm using other people's money to do what I have always been doing, y'all. It's not a game. And a part of my business building is when Cynthia mentioned that I came home from let me make this clear. I only came home this weekend because I had a vending opportunity, and one of my business partners said she was struggling. I said, okay, I got a vending event, you go do it. So I gave her the vending event, and then, being that leader that I am, I said, I'm not going to throw her out there by herself. So even though I heard it was extremely cold here, I booked a flight. I came back home to help her. And that particular vending event, I'm one of those individuals who do not necessarily like doing vending events. I'm being transparent with you. It's not something that I choose to do. But because this business opportunity has actually allowed me to turn my my passion into purpose, it was no problem for me, jumping on the plane, coming home and helping, my partner, Carlita, with the actual event. And the event actually, turned out to be great, because I had no idea that there would be dignitaries, and civic leaders from Baltimore, Anne Arundel County. The former state's attorney for a county in Baltimore was actually there. And guess what, you guys? This particular individual has now transitioned to, guess what? Helping women with retreats and seeing the world by way of travel. And lo and behold, what vendor stand was in there showing people an affordable way to travel the world for pennies on the dollar. So I just say that to say that everything that God, puts forth with us, it's all about timing. It is so much about timing, because I'm telling you, when Cynthia first brought this opportunity to me, I joined based off of our relationship. And I think that's key for some of you guys to know. Anybody that is showing you, allowing you to be present with us in this amazing opportunity on this call today, it's because they really care about you. For 5 years, Cynthia has watched me travel. She knows travel is truly my lifestyle. And many times, after she joined, she kept telling me, you need to take a closer look at this. And guess what? I said, nope, I'm not, because with Cynthia being a network marketer, with almost 30 years under her belt, trust her. I didn't trust her, and I did not want to take a deeper look into the business, except for, now I'm no dummy. When I saw 6 days and 5 nights, in Dubai, I jumped on it. I still had no idea about the possibilities of sharing the membership to get it for free. So I'm saying that to say, for almost a year, guess what? I paid my monthly membership because it was affordable for me and it just made sense. I say that because there may be someone out there, who may struggle on, trying to share it with 3 people. Don't get into your mindset about, trying to share it with 3 people, or trying to, forego that monthly membership, because I'm going to tell you this, the membership will sell itself. When people see me, and actually I missed 2 networking events that I, almost wanted to kick myself, for not being there. But one thing about me is more important for self-care for myself. I'm never going to chase a dollar, or get to the point where I care more about that dollar than I care about myself. So with that being said, I just want to, stress the importance of when you become a member, take advantage of, the incentive trip. The incentive trip is, it's a gift. It's not provided by Travorium, but it's a gift to us just for joining. Go into the travel site, book you something locally. If you can't afford, to book a flight, do something so that people can see that this membership works. Anybody on the planet who's connected to me, they know hands down that Travorium works, because I have definitely traveled more, probably a little bit more, than I normally have. Because guess what? I'm using other people's money. This is the month of December. This is my birthday month. Although, I tell people my birthday is every day, because tomorrow is not promised for none of us. But for December in particular, I'm gone every single week. Every single week I'm gone. And thanks to Travorium, my husband don't even have to pay for it, because I'm being nice enough to allow him to use the Pay Quicker card to shower me during my birthday. So I just pretty much wanted to say that to the individual who may be skeptical, any setbacks, or for the individuals who don't even like to travel, share this opportunity with someone who that does like to travel. Do not limit yourself on thinking, I don't travel that much, or, I can't get off of work. I got to pause there for a second. When it comes to our jobs, our families, I have to always say this: there is no one more important than ourselves. And sometimes we have to say no. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to think about ourselves. If you're somebody who, has to wait around for, and this is no offense to anybody, if you're somebody who, you don't feel comfortable traveling without your spouse, you don't feel comfortable traveling, without a partner, I'm here to tell you, leave them at home. Sometimes people will hold us back. You will miss many opportunities in life waiting on someone else. I don't have a problem telling that one person out there. Do you know how often I would be sitting in my house if I had to wait for my husband to come and go with me on every single trip? My husband is not a traveler like me, and he gets tired. So guess what? I had to find it within myself to say, then guess what? I'm going by myself. And I just want to speak to that one individual that's out there, that's hesitant or reluctant to utilize your membership because you don't have anybody to go with you. Listen, call me. I will go with you. If my schedule is open, I will go with you, because I know there's people that's in this membership, or people who's considering joining this membership, and they're stuck. They don't know, how they're going to do it. But I just want to encourage each and every one of you that this membership has literally changed my financial mindset as it relates to Travorium. And I think next I'm going to where am I going? I'm just going just a short brief trip to Miami, and then my birthday is next week. And guess what? I had a trip planned and I canceled it. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going for my birthday this weekend. And of course, at the end of the month, we're going to Jamaica. And then after Jamaica, I'm going to close the year out in Las Vegas. So I think that's it. I just wanted to say once again, thank you so much. But if anybody is out there, you're sitting, you're procrastinating, you're stuck, you're waiting, you got to stop and put yourself first. Back to you, Cynthia.
Well, I tell you what, she said a mouthful. Y'all get to using this product. We got to be a product of the product. Back to you, Coach D.
All right, all right. Well, we don't have any other guests, so if there's any open testimonies or anybody that want to say anything, if not, we're going to end with that. We're going to end. I think Pinky summed it up tonight. What for me. So if there's anyone, I'm not going. I mean, y'all that done travel, I would like to hear from somebody that took that $29 trip to Mexico, if they're on here, or either the $49 or $99 to Dubai. But I'm not. So if you're available and you can open your mic and say something, I would love it.
Coach D, this is Lorraine.
Hey.
Hi. So, I actually took the $99 trip to Dubai in September, and I actually booked it during that month because it was our anniversary month. So, it was incredible. $99 for two people with at a 5-star hotel with breakfast, full breakfast included, was amazing. And then just the fact that we were able to book all of our activities from the back office as well, and we saved money on that as well. So we did the camel ride, we did Dooney, what do you call it? The ride with the dune buggy ride. We actually did dinner in the sky, which was 170 feet up in the sky, for our anniversary night, and that was amazing. I mean, that's an experience that we'll never forget. Dubai was just beautiful. It was a little hot, but we enjoyed just being in another country and being able to just experience another country. So that was in September, and in October we went to Puerto Vallarta for $29. That was amazing as well. That was all inclusive resort, all the food, all the drinks, all the snacks you wanted, and we enjoyed that whole time there. We didn't really get off the. We actually went one day off the property because of the weather. That thought it was going to be a hurricane, so we didn't really get a chance to do a whole lot off the property. But there was so much to do on the property because they had entertainment every single day. They had 5 different restaurants, so you could eat all you wanted at a different restaurant every day if you wanted to. There was entertainment at nighttime, and they had adult pool, and they had a regular pool for everybody else. Our room was actually looking over the pool area and the ocean, so it was beautiful for $29. So we are excited. We've been on almost 7 vacations already, and we just got started in October of last year. So we are excited about the upcoming trip. We are getting ready to start planning what we're going to do for 2024. We are excited, and we just know that this is the place for us. Before I came into Travorium, I dibbled and dabbled as a travel agent for a couple of years, but it wasn't really what I wanted it to be because I couldn't really make the money that I wanted, and also it was a little too stressful looking for other people. So this platform and the way Travorium is, this is for anybody. Anybody can do this, and it's stress free, and you're gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna save a lot of money. So that's all I wanted to share, and thank you for allowing me to share.
All right. Hold on. All right. So I just want to close with this. I don't know if Pastor Mel has anything else he wants to say tonight, but I just want to close with this. As a guest, we want to make sure that you understand that this is a no pressure business. This is something that the Hearts really wanted to implement for families, for couples, and for individuals. When I started this business, I was a couple. Now I'm an individual. I'm a widow. And I get the opportunity to travel the world for pennies. I mean, literally. And I get to share that with my children and my children's children. And I've met some really amazing men and women in this company. Some that I call my sisters and my brothers. So not only are they not my business partners, but they are definitely people who have really expanded me personally. And so sometimes we join something and we think, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all of that. But he may be speaking to you and telling you, come on, right? Come on. And get connected, because maybe you just need to be connected to someone like a Pinky who loves to travel, like, me who loves to, I'm going to be gone a whole month. And I could do that if it wasn't for Trevor. I just couldn't, but I can now. And so I just want to say to our guests, make sure you get back with the person that invited you to the person that invited you, and make sure that somebody's texting me, make sure that you get back to them immediately and get signed up. If you have any questions, they can answer them, or they can get you on the phone with the leader right away. They can answer your questions, because we want you to get your questions answered. If you see this on a later, somewhere on somebody's wall later on, get back to that person that you saw it on their wall. Or if you saw this on YouTube, or if you saw this on wherever else they posted, if you saw it, get back, look for a name and get back with that person and talk to them about it, because it is definitely amazing. But this is the season of giving. And give yourself the best gift you can give, the gift of memories, the gift that will always last a lifetime. I tell people, I can give my children, my grandchildren, iPads. They have them. They 4 and 5. They have iPad. Both have iPads, so they call me. And they can have all of that. They can have dolls and Barbie dolls and all that, but eventually they're gonna throw them away. But if you take them on a vacation to see Mickey Mouse, if you take them on a vacation to the beach where the sand is white and then sand is gray some places and sand is brown some places, they're going to remember that. They're not going to remember the Barbie doll you gave them. They're not going to remember the iPad that burnt out and they wanted another one, or the game that you bought them. They're going to remember that grandmama, mama, daddy took us to around the world. So give the gift of memories, give them to yourself as well as to others. Pastor Mel, you can close.
Coach T, I think you did. Get back with that person that invited you. They are not, I'll say it again, not trying to get something from you. They're trying to get something to you. Get out the way and let God do what He's going to do. Good night, everybody.